Bill and Ted Face the Music is the third installment of the film series that started back in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe. Full disclaimer up front, I haven't actually seen the first two Bill and Ted movies in their entirety. Just never got around to it. I saw clips here and there on cable TV, but never actually sat down and watched the full movie. So I kind of have a vague concept of what it's about. So I wasn't really fully informed going into this third installment, but I figured, hey, they're popular, let's give it a chance. So here's my review. So Face the Music takes place in present day. Bill and Ted are in their late 40s, early 50s, around there. They're still married, they have one daughter each, and they're still waiting for this song that supposedly is supposed to unite the world together. And they realize that the deadline for creating this song is coming right up, and if they don't create this song in time, then the whole world will be destroyed. So they decide to go into the future and steal this song from their future selves and then bring it back to present time so that they can save the world. In the meantime, their daughters go back in time and search out these famous musicians from the past to help to create this song as well. So starting off with the two main characters, Bill and Ted. Again, I haven't seen the original two movies, but I kind of had an idea of their interaction, and from what I saw, the chemistry is still there between Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter. Alex Winter, I don't know where he's been in the last 30 years, to be honest. We all know Keanu Reeves is still an A-list star, but it was good to see them together. They still had great chemistry. But quite honestly, I was really more interested in the storyline with the two daughters. The two daughters were really great, and I had more fun watching their adventure as they go back in time and try to recruit musical stars from the past. I won't give away who they are, but that to me was the more interesting part of the story, more so than Bill and Ted going into the future and visiting their future selves. So yeah, in that sense, the main characters did disappoint me a little bit in that their story wasn't that interesting, but it made up for it in the fact that the daughters were more interesting than I thought they would be. My one favorite character, however, was this killer robot guy, and I loved him. He was great. He was super funny. And then when I looked up who he was, who the actor was after the movie, is actually the guy who plays the gangster, the European gangster in the TV show Barry. I love that guy. He's my favorite character of that show, that series Barry, and he's my favorite character here. So he does a great job. He just brings a lot of humor and humanity to his killer robot role, and he's just the best part of every scene that he's in. But yeah, overall, the film was funny. It was cute. It had a lot of heart. I just really couldn't get into the story. From my little recollection of the original films, it's kind of similar in the sense where they kind of travel in time and meet these key figures throughout time. So that element is still there. But I just don't know if the sequel was needed. Maybe if you were a real fan of the first two, this would be really interesting and really fun for you to watch. Again, me not being a fan of the first one, not having seen them, it didn't really catch my interest all that much, but yet there were parts of the story like the killer robot and the daughters that I did enjoy. So there's that. Yeah, it's like a Sunday afternoon type of movie, something to just pass the time and just have on the background as you're watching it. Maybe real fans of the Bill and Ted series will enjoy it, but for me, Bill and Ted Face the Music gets a 5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching my review. If you have not subscribed to my channel, MC on Film, yet, please do so by clicking on that button right there. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you with more reviews in the future.